50, 50 varas, 50 pesos, chécale. Carrito de moda es el carrito 4x4, 50 varos. Es el nuevo
Okay, hola y bienvenidos de aquí en a market of... Hola, ¿cómo estás? Here in a market, here in the center of Mexico City. I made a part one of this video, check the last video out. We're gonna walk around, explore, show you guys a little bit of here in the heart of Mexico City, in a marketplace I've never been to, but there is a lot going on. Even the lady behind me right here is making pancakes, but you're about to see some crazy stuff, especially if you've never been here in Mexico. You're gonna have a good idea of what it's like walking around. Let's go. Okay. Hasta luego, eh? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? So there is so much going on right now. Look at this food over here. Everyone's always asking me about the food. You all see that? Wow. Ready to serve. All my people who don't eat meat, excuse that. But it's almost like where to even begin walking around trying to show you guys things. I think we're gonna walk this way. This is the marketplace. So there's so much going on. Hasta luego. And there's so many families here, and it's always with the families, the kids. I see all the kids just kind of tap the mothers and like, look, 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 and just point right at me. But yes, welcome to the marketplaces. A lot of you guys said, Luke, the food, try the food, look at the food for us. If you guys look really closely, you can see the food. I'm actually not gonna try any. Not there yet. Soon. One of the things I'm always aware of is to understand whenever you're in a new country, nothing's wrong with the street food. The locals eat it all the time, but local people have a different stomach than we do. But a lot of fries, a lot of cheese. I might get some on the way back. I really want to focus and show you guys all this that's going on, which can seem like a lot of chaos. But when you're here in it, it's so calm. Hola, amigo. But one thing I will say when it comes to the food, even this, making the food on the carts. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, amigo.
Wow.
Tacos de bistec.
Ah, bistec, pero soy vegano.
Ahí tengo de nopal, cactus.
A Nápoles. It's okay para ahora. Gracias, Gracias. So much going on. And you can see the people are super nice. A lot of yelling. I promise you this is not music playing. This is actually people promoting their stuff. Literally yelling. How would you feel walking through here? Let's just put it like that. And the guy, what he said to me, I gotta translate. He said that they have beefsteak, which is a very famous kind of taco that they have here. And another thing that's really popular here is something called a pastor. And the pastor is like a beef with pineapple, and that's a taco. That's what they asked me if I wanted, but I said today I'm eating vegan today. I actually haven't eaten yet today. Want to walk around here and explore first. But you kind of get used to this. And this is a Saturday actually that I'm filming this. So on a Saturday, this is even more, everything is just open. So many festivals, so many celebrations, and such a deep tradition that these are just, I don't know, it's such a big deal. Like such a big deal. Every festival, every single thing, and check this out. Even more. It literally just keeps going. Now I don't really know where I am. I do want to keep showing you all around. Hola. Hola. Oh goodness. The things that I don't film are probably the most shocking, my friends. But even walking through a place like this, hola. I don't feel, hola. Yeah, the people, the further I get from where the tourists are, the longer the stairs are. Totally normal, I understand. Just I don't want you all to freak out watching the video and hearing how people interact with me. It literally, it's all the time. Hola. But yeah, so much going on. And like I say, Mexico City is huge. You have to remember, this is like a whole different side of the city. Just 10 minutes away from where I usually am all the time. But this is completely different. And one of the things I think that travel does, and actually a lot of things that I read, I'm actually filming right now with my camera. And one of the things they say when people take your phones and stuff like this in markets, it's usually they're on a scooter when it happens. So something to just be like aware of. Once again, look at all the food. And I will say in the Mexican culture, so much meat. So much meat, bread, and cheese. We're gonna actually go through here. Now I know this might be a lot to take in. If some of you guys live in calm and peace, then today's video is definitely one very opposite of what you're used to. But I mean, I'm not even joking. This market goes on and on. Like it keeps going all the way down there. I can keep walking. Hola. So much. There's so much going on. And the one thing when people ask me about safety in Mexico, like in the markets, be careful. The one thing I always look at, hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? The safety in the marketplaces, you just gotta watch your things, that's it. But even now, I'm totally lost, by the way. And I realize even when you're lost, just act like you know where you're going, or act like you're going to meet somebody and you're looking for them. But you can see so much. It seems like this market goes on forever. I'm not even joking. I've been walking through here even before I started filming for 15 or 20 minutes. And it's non-stop. You guys can see it just keeps going. I'm actually not going to go down there. I'm actually going to walk back. Not that I'm get claustrophobic, but just being around people where I can't even move, not really my thing too much. But a lot of the things that I see that people are eating here, if you'll see, one thing you'll see a lot of is, of course, number one, tacos and quesadillas. But another thing here is called nápoles. It's like cactus. It actually looks like green beans. It looks like green beans, but it's cactus. And they eat a lot of that. Bunch of shoes. So what are your thoughts? I know some of you all watch this. But what are your thoughts as you're looking at this? Is this a place you'd come to? Would you actually walk through a place like this? And me trying to share this story with you, tell you everything that's going on, I'm not even able to do that because I have no idea what half the stuff is that I'm looking at. We got more food, more meat over there. There's so much meat. So literally, once again, anything? Hola, amigo. What's up, bro? I'm good, brother. Yes, hasta luego. And the people are so friendly, I kid you not. Like, people will stare like crazy, but the second I say hello, they just open up and they're like, hey, what's going on? In the little English that they do know. And for me, at least, if you guys are new around here, I talk about this in a lot of the videos. I'm like 6'8". Oh my goodness. Wow, so much happening. This is the center. One side of the center. This is just one market on one side of the center. Another thing you'll see a lot of people eating as well is corn. A lot of corn. Since I've been here in Mexico, I realized that I eat a lot more, I consume a lot more sugar here and a lot more fries, things with oil in them. Wow, so much. Even for someone like me who is used to being in places with a lot of people, this is like overstimulating for me. And you can go inside the markets, and you can go in there even. I can feel myself overwhelmed right now because I'm taking all this in for the first time, like I told you. But not only am I taking it in for the first time, I'm trying to explain to you what I'm seeing before my brain can even process it. Here we go, some more corn. You can see it looks way different. I find it fascinating that people just ride their motorcycles through here. I can barely fit through here. I look at all these people, it's like these are like the ultimate entrepreneurs. And I talk about this a lot. All this stuff that they're doing here, giving their time for, hola. All the people here giving their time to sit here and sell these things. If my message to all the people of Mexico, I'll probably make a separate video on it. Online. Online, my friends. For example, all this stuff could be sold online and they can spend time doing what they really want to do. Anything. Time is the most important thing. But this was the original way of doing stuff. But now you shift it all to online and you can kind of travel, spend time with your family. You can do whatever you really want to. That would be my thought. Find a way to get it online. Wow, so much going on. It's like we're all being filtered like cattle too, because there's cars going down here as well. Yeah, if this feels crazy, to you, I guarantee you this feels a lot more crazy to me.
Yo le pegamento con la loca 10 pesos.
Goodness, I can barely move. Madonna. Woo, gosh. And for me, I'm like, how is it even possible? So many people in one place, like getting through there in that market. Wow. I can't even go back the way I came. There's way too much. There's way too much going on over there. So many people. And there's no rules, as you can see. There's no rules, there's no direction. Hola. Once again, the marketplace. So what are your thoughts? I got nothing to say. I'm shocked walking through this place. Like literally to go back through there, all those people, that's overwhelming to me just thinking about it. But this is the market in Mexico City. One of them. This is one market. And just show you a whole nother side. It's one thing I love about traveling so much. You just see something like this and it shifts, it changes your perspective. You get mad, you go to the grocery store and get mad it's unorganized, and you come to a place like this. Now you have a whole nother perspective of looking at life. And actually, this might be the end of the video, people. I gotta find my way out of here. Or maybe if you guys want to come with me on this journey, we both can find our way out. Looks like we can cross over this street. You can see once again the traditions, very, very heavy here, the traditions that they have. I don't understand a lot of them, probably most of them, but I know it's really important. And feel free, any information that you all have that I've left out, because I don't know so much. I really just like to go and observe. Any information that you all have, let me know. What do you know about the marketplaces here? What do you know about the things that I'm looking at? Let me know. And like I say, this is me leaving the market. I'm not even going deeper into it, which all the way over there, it just keeps going. But looks like here's the, whoo, can breathe a little bit better. Here at least is a little bit more space. But you can see, yeah, it is overwhelming, even for me. And I can deal with a lot. I got no problem with people and all that kind of stuff, but this is overwhelming. So anything, everything you need, you can always come to the markets and get it easily. And the one thing I really do admire though is in places like this, is that people who are here working, when you see it, a lot of people here, they're with their families as well. So although it might not seem like the best way of working all the time, a lot of them are with their families here. They are chilling, enjoying time with their families. Whew. And all I know, that feels good to get out of that. And here we go. We are out of the chaos. We are out of the chaos. And this is typical. This is a typical Saturday. This is just one area of the city, if you can remember. When you go to the other sides of the city, it's a whole different world over there. So you can just keep on going, you can keep on exploring. And this setting is a lot of people, a little bit too much for me. But what I do is I kind of walk around. Someone asked me the other day, what do I do? Like, what are you doing most of the day? You know, I say, I'm riding my bike, then walking it, and I just walk around saying hello to people. Literally, that's all that that's a lot of what I really do. Now, of course, I'm listening to programs and podcasts and writing down creative ideas that I get as I'm doing it. But for the most part, walking around saying hello to people, that's kind of led me to kind of everything, all the things that I've discovered here in Mexico City and in Mexico was because I met somebody. I met someone that showed me something, and then them showing them something led me to discover something else, which then allowed me to meet more people. Then I met more people and they told me about more things. And here we go over here, another one. And the one thing I love is people just sit on the grounds with their families eating. So this is what I saw for the Dia de Muerto. I saw this on people's YouTube. I don't know what it is. Maybe some of you all can explain what's going on. I don't know what actually is going on, but I saw this a lot. So shall we end the video here or should we keep going? Let's keep it going. I do smell sage, I will say that. We'll walk through the middle of it. I don't want to just stand there filming. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of have no idea what's going on back here, but we're gonna walk back that way and you all can look. I'm sure some of you in the comments can explain to me what's going on. I'm just gonna be here kind of walking through it. So if you wanna know what's going on, just kind of ask in the comment section what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I smell a lot of sage. I do smell a lot of sage. That's about all that I know. But I do respect the traditions that people have here. So now we're back in the square where if you watched yesterday's video, this is where we went. Should it end here? Should we end the vlog right here? I feel like this might be a decent place to end the, or should we keep going? I'm gonna imagine I'm reading your mind and you're like, Luke, we wanna see more. So let's keep going. Some of you guys like longer videos. Let's do it. Let's do a longer video. We're gonna walk through here. So when we first came here, if you watched yesterday's video, we walked down this way. But there's so many people over there right now, even more concentrated than before. Yeah, so much going on. Goodness. And I would love to keep talking to you all, but my brain is a little fried from walking through that marketplace. And it's not so much that what goes on in the marketplace is too much. It's just sometimes when you are traveling and you see things that are way different than anything you've seen before, your brain is literally trying to process everything. And so many times I feel like this is what my brain is trying to do, trying to process what am I looking at, what am I seeing, what are they eating? And I know I should know what it is and do research, but for me, traveling is so fun sometimes when I don't know, and then someone ends up explaining to me what it was, what I was looking at. Because I realized for me that one of my dreams is anytime, and I see this happen a lot now, anytime that I go by a place, go by a sign that has a bunch of cities on it or countries or a picture, I want to always look at that sign and picture and be like, oh, I've been there. And that kind of is like one thing that really is fulfilling to me. But right here in the center, with so much going on, more than I imagined. I literally thought this video was going to be really quick, short and easy. Whew. That is a lot to take in. Hola, no tengo. Hasta luego. The people are so nice, goodness gracious. So I don't know what these people do, but they play music and then they ask for money. And sometimes I don't have the change or cash. And they're always just like, oh, no worries, it's fine. They're like always so happy and chill. And I love that about being here. And here we go, some more of the people. I don't know what tradition this is.
Ahí en la catedral.
Wow. Cool, but that is a lot going on. Okay, so now we're heading back in the older town. So I hope that also when you watch these videos that you become more familiar with this area. So many of you all watched the vlogs before and you're like, oh, Luke, I've been there, or I walked that way. I had a piece of that in the vlog. And now that I'm having a lot more of it, I hope this will give you guys a deeper feeling and remind you of your travels and trips when you were here. But even look at that, look at this, just packed. So we're gonna make our way down this way. And also someone in one of the last videos that I made, they said something along the lines of, like, Luke, you watching your videos makes me feel like I'm going for a walk with you. And that's like one of the best comments I've heard in a long time, because I appreciate it. And that's what I really hope that you all do feel like, that you feel like you're here. Because I do realize that there's a lot of people who want to come and here and want to travel and want to see places and don't have the opportunity at this moment. So I hope that these videos kind of make you feel that way a little bit. Really warms my heart. And if you don't know where we are, we just left through that square over there. This is I think this is Old Town that we walked through, and the Opera House is right here at the end. But I mean, way down there. With that, yeah, way down there. And also notice the Coca-Cola's in the hands of people. Oh, here's a Coca-Cola store right here. What do you know? Seems to be a huge thing here. It seems to be huge Coca-Cola here. Well, I actually think this is like This is testing my limits. Haven't made a video this long before. I don't think. At least an unplanned video. But as crazy as that is, as soon as you just walk maybe just 40 minutes that way, there's a whole completely different market. And if you walk 30 minutes the other way, there's a whole nother market. And this is just one little area of Mexico City. This is not where I live, this is not where my friends live, not the place where it's really busy. This is just a small version. And there's so much to see. So a lot of people were like, Luke, did you see this or this or this? Man, this city's so big. I can spend all day just walking around if I wanted to and still not see even half of it. If I did it every month, every day for a month. But yeah, as I'm walking through here, I will say the vlog is kind of over. We're changing this into something completely different than a vlog. Now we're just walking around. It's so interesting as I walk through and I catch people's eye and they just give like a smile, a hello, a nod the head. And then I speak Spanish, so they hear me speaking in English here in the video. Then the second I speak Spanish to them, they're like, oh my goodness, they're just so shocked. Like, yep, I understood everything that you all said. I understood everything. And it's okay. Hola, pequeña. ¿Cómo estás? Sí, grande. So I think for me, it's time to kind of leave the center area. And once you kind of get out of all this hectic craziness of the people here, and it like cools out a little bit, cools down, like you get to see a little bit more. I would not recommend just coming straight into here. This is like being thrown straight into the lion's den. So I guess if I had to say something else, if not, I'm gonna stop it. I wanna try to set a record for this video. The longest one that I've ever made. I think 33 minutes the other day we did. I did a video like that for you all. We're gonna top it today. Hola. We're gonna top it today. And what do you all think about these videos? Are you all still watching? This is what I'm curious about. Are people still watching when it's this long? This is becoming my new favorite way to film. It's fun for me, simple. And one thing I always tell people as well is like when you're here and you want to get like a juice or something like that, to get it from one of the local people. So in this main area, not so much, but you get it from the little side streets, which is where we're going right now. Helps out the local people a lot more. But yeah, we're gonna keep this rolling. We're gonna keep on going. So many people. So I guess I'm gonna stop the video unless I say something. So if I had to give you something, an area when you come here to Mexico to see, I say definitely come downtown. Everyone's asking, what should I do when I'm there? What should I do when I arrive? When I arrive in that country, when I arrive in that place, what should I do? What should I see? My recommendation is always feel it out. Like feel out where you're going. Like you'll like some parts of it, you might not like some parts of it, but feel it out. It's one of the easiest ways, the easiest things I can say. Because I can tell you what I usually do, but that may not be what you like. That might not even be close to what you want to do. So the best thing to do is when you come here to enjoy, come to the center and find a place like by the opera or somewhere beautiful that you admire and just sit there. I found that when I've done that, that's when like ideas come to you. That's when people who very similar to you, because they're in the same place, they sit down there and it opens up new possibilities. I think when you come to a place and you just kind of do what everyone else does, kind of the tourist way, you steal your own unique like travel sense, so to speak, because you're just following a plan that someone else made, which they probably didn't even make. Probably they got from someone else as well. And the cycle just keeps repeating itself. So if you like to walk around, come in a place like this and do that. Very simple thing to say. But yes, we're almost at the way to the opera. Like I say, so much going on. If you guys have been following me for a long time, then you'll know kind of where we're at right now. We're almost out of the first kind of craziness. The first one. Now we're gonna move into the second one. Not into the second one, but out of this into the different part of the city. I love how they have the signs that say distant 1.5 meters when that is virtually impossible. And this should look familiar, so you can see where we've walked from. So what are your thoughts? If you're still watching, then you must be pretty interested in this. What are your thoughts walking through all that, seeing all that? Too much for you? Too little? Interesting? Fun? Let me know. Oh my goodness. Whew. City of 21 million people, and you can see why. Like I say, this is just one side. You walk over there, completely different. Completely different. Wow, that's a long fall. Oh, you can see them. Like in Chamula, if you guys can remember those videos, the indigenous people making all of the things by hand. And I kind of talked about in the video, but a lot of those people, they work 6 to 9, 10 hours a day, making the the outfits that you see, I don't know what it's actually called, but the things that you can see hanging there, those are all made by hand. So I hope now you can, when you're here, you can believe like, oh my goodness, yes, this is a city of 21 million people. And that's exactly what it feels like, 100%. And here we are, whew, out of the people. So definitely when you come here, a car is not the way to go. I believe it's the number 1 or 2, I think I said it before in videos, most congested place with traffic and all that. Definitely a bike. But, 41 minutes, I feel like this is a decent video. Decent amount of content for you all. A little walk around in the day. You guys a good idea of what it's like here in Mexico City. And on that note, I need to go and find where I park my bike somewhere and get some food because I've been kind of walking around and talking a lot. But I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of your support. Really means a lot to me having you all here. And on that note, from here in the Ciudad de Mexico, muchas gracias to come here with me, to ven aquí conmigo, and I'll speak to all of you later. In the meantime, everyone, always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.